Hey there, I'm Joe Carter. If you've ever popped the hood and thought, where do I even start? You're in good company. Around here, we take the mystery out of car repair, one fix at a time. Whether you're a beginner or just looking to sharpen your skills, there's something here for you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're into learning without the headaches. All right, that's enough from me. Let's get into it.
Correct operation of the power plant of the car is impossible without coolant. It is also responsible for the resource of the engine nodes. The quality of coolant largely determines the comfort of the power plant and affects the overall resource of the car. In order to prevent problems with various systems of the power unit, you need to take seriously the choice of cooling fluid composition. Tosol or antifreeze. The difference between them is insignificant, as many people think. But this opinion is erroneous. What is the difference between Tosol and antifreeze, and which of them to give preference? About this below. Technical features. Tosol and antifreeze are both coolants, but there are differences between them. Antifreeze is produced by a foreign manufacturer, which uses carboxylate technology in the manufacturing process. Its composition includes ethylene glycol, water, carbonate-based additives, or salts of organic acids. The advantage of antifreeze over its competitor is in the increased anti-cavitation, anti-corrosion, and anti-foaming properties. This type of coolant is common on domestic cars, as well as on foreign cars. Tosol includes in its composition technologies traditional for the domestic manufacturer. Similar to antifreeze, the composition contains water and ethylene glycol. But the difference between Tosol and antifreeze is in the additives, which have a base of inorganic acids. Basically, Tosol is used on domestic cars, and after reaching a temperature regime of plus 105 degrees Celsius, it loses its useful properties. High efficiency of engine cooling. Due to the use of carboxylate technology on the metal surface of the metal does not form a layer of deposits that impairs heat transfer. This is a significant difference between antifreeze and domestic Tosol, high performance. Tosol loses its anti-corrosion and other protective properties after 40,000 kilometers of mileage, while its opponent is guaranteed to last up to 250,000 kilometers, high level of protection of engine elements at high temperatures. This is possible thanks to carboxyl additives. Tosol cannot guarantee the correct operation of nodes when the temperature rises above 105 degrees Celsius, increase in the resource of the water fluid pump due to the reduced impact of cavitation. This is possible due to the selective principle of action of antifreeze protection properties, high degree of protection of cylindrical liners of the power plant from the effects of cavitation, does not clog the radiator and does not leave deposits, interacts well with plastic elements, elastomers, provides environmentally friendly corrosion inhibitors, high resistance to high temperatures. As a bottom line, the difference between Tosol and antifreeze is clear in favor of the latter. But how to distinguish them from each other? Signs of difference visually and on the smell, there is no difference. However, there are other ways to determine, manufacturer. If the coolant has domestic roots, it is most likely to be Tosol. Because antifreeze, which has a carboxylate composition, cannot be made in Russia by definition. Tosol composition includes borate, phosphate, nitrate, silicate, amine. Antifreeze has additives, which are based on salts of organic acids. Boiling point. Tosol boils at plus 105 C, while antifreeze gives up a little later, after plus 120 degrees. Service life. Tosol serves within 40,000 kilometers of mileage, whereas antifreeze lasts for more than 100,000 kilometers. Cautions: mixing different technologies of production of compositions is fraught with malfunctions and interruptions in the operation of both the cooling system and the engine itself. How to pour to replace antifreeze or Tosol. You need to adhere to the following order of actions. Drain the composition from the radiator. First, unscrew the radiator drain plug, and the radiator cap. Unscrew the drain plug of the cylindrical block and drain the coolant from the power unit. Unscrew the bolt to bleed air from the cooling system. Remove the expansion tank and drain the coolant from it. Pour clean water into the radiator to flush the cooling system. Allow the engine to run for 15 minutes and then drain the flush. Apply sealant to the threads of the cylinder block drain plug and tighten the plug to the required torque. Tighten the drain plug in the radiator. Reinstall the expansion tank. Pour the cooling liquid into the radiator until it is sucked out of the bolt hole, which removes air from the cooling system. Afterwards, tighten the bolt with the necessary force. Pour the liquid into the radiator slowly, until the final filling, the base of the filler hole. It is also necessary to fill the expansion tank up to the indicator, full. Tosol and antifreeze are similar to each other. The main difference lies in the operating temperatures of a particular composition, as well as in its ability to withstand loads. Foreign cars are contraindicated Tosol, while the domestic car of the old model can be satisfied and Tosol. Tosol or antifreeze. What is better? What is the difference between Tosol and antifreeze replacement of the coolant? In conclusion, understanding the differences between Tosol and antifreeze is essential for maintaining your vehicle's cooling system. While both serve the crucial function of preventing overheating and freezing, their compositions and specific applications can vary significantly. When it comes time to replace either fluid, always ensure you choose the right product for your vehicle's needs, following manufacturer recommendations. By doing so, you can enhance your engine's performance and longevity, ensuring a smoother and safer driving experience. Thank you for watching, and be sure to stay informed about your vehicle's maintenance needs.